and welcome to another episode of the Engaging Marketeer. And on this episode, I'm afraid it's going to get a little bit ranty. It's going to get a little bit ranty because I have literally been having the same conversation with multiple people over the last few weeks. And I feel like I'm repeating myself. So I've got to do it on a podcast, because if I'm going to keep repeating myself, I may as well have the ability to play it back and listen to myself saying the same thing that I'm saying over and over again. Or at least point people to this podcast so that I don't have to have the same conversation with them. I can say, hey, look, have a listen to this, then come back and speak to me. So what is it? Why have I suddenly been having this same conversation with people repeatedly? And it's because people have been coming to us, so businesses have been coming to Engage Web, and they've been saying things along the lines of, I need some SEO to help me with my business, to get some more leads, to get some more sales into my business. Or, I need some PPC, I need some Google ads to help me get more sales, more leads into my business. Or the more popular, I need some Facebook advertising. I need you to do some Facebook ads to get some leads, some sales into my business. And every single time I've been having this conversation with people, bar one I had, every single time bar one, the website that they have, that they're hoping to get these leads and sales from, has been shit. It's been absolute shit. And I don't know two ways to put it. Now, you tell people this. Obviously, I don't say your website's shit. I will put it in a constructive, critical manner, such as, your website, it doesn't convey the values and the professionalism of your business. Or your website doesn't compare well against your competition that are offering a similar product or service. Something along those lines. But the essence is essentially your website is shit. And just because you're able to send traffic there via SEO or via PPC or via Facebook ads or via other methods such as email marketing, organic social media, outreach, whatever you may want to do, if your website is shit, it's not going to convert. So paying to send people to a website that isn't going to convert isn't the answer to all of your problems. Because if your website isn't converting and you're paying for paid traffic to send people there, all you're doing is paying for people to go to your website and see that it's shit. Now, if you ran a restaurant and every single person that walked in through the door looked at your menu and went, ugh, that's disgusting, I'm off, and they left without ordering, the solution wouldn't be, hey, we need to get more people through the door to look at our menu. Let's try and go on some sort of marketing drive and get hundreds of people into the business, into the restaurant, to look at our menu that everybody else thinks is shit. Because all that's going to happen is you're going to get loads of people walk in, look at your menu, go, that's shit, and they're going to walk out again and leave. It's like, also, if you run a football team. If you run a football team and your star striker is crap, your star striker could not score in a brothel. Your star striker, every time the ball comes over to him, he tries to head it and it goes flying over the bar, or it smacks him in the face, or he underjumps or he overjumps and completely misses it. And he just cannot head the ball to save his life. The solution isn't to get Trent Alexander-Arnold on the wing to get the ball into him with more crosses. Because all that's going to happen is he's just going to miss it again. No, the solution is to do something about what isn't converting. Get somebody in who can actually put the ball in the back of the net. If your menu is crap and nobody wants it, the solution isn't to get more people to look at it, it's to fix your menu so that people actually want what you're serving. If your website is crap and it's not converting, the answer isn't to pay for more traffic to go to your website to see your crap website and not convert. The answer is to fix the website so that it converts. Fix the website so that it actually converts. Because if you do that, if you solve the problem as to why you're not getting business and leads in the first place, so that when people do land on your website, they inquire with you, or they buy from you, or they book a call with you, or whatever it is that you want them to do when they get there, then once you have that, and only once you have that, can you think, do you know what? Let's ramp this up a bit. Let's go into overdrive. Let's get some more people to the website, because this website's starting to convert now. This website is turning the little traffic that it's got into business, into clients, into customers. Let's put some money into PPC, or let's put some money into SEO, or let's put some money into Facebook ads, or into email marketing, or whatever is the best channel for you. Do not do that until your website is converting, because all you're doing is wasting your money. Wasting your money. Because a high converting website is going to make you a lot more money than a low converting website. And spending money on paid ads to send people to a low converting website is just going to cost you a fortune. So why would you do it? Why would you do it? Why would you waste your best leads on a salesperson who can't close? You wouldn't do that. Why would you play your crappiest striker and let him take the penalties? You wouldn't do that. But I have been having this same conversation over and over again for the last few weeks. People have been coming to us thinking that SEO is the answer to their prayers. It's the solution that's going to solve all of their business woes. Or PPC is the answer to everything that they want to know. Or Facebook ads is suddenly going to crack it. And it isn't. It really isn't. If somebody clicks on a Facebook ad and goes through to a website that is rubbish, that doesn't load very well, doesn't have the information they need, doesn't fill them with confidence that you are going to be able to fulfill the product that they want or fulfill the service that they want, they're not going to buy from you. They're not going to inquire from you. Sort that out first. Sort that out first. Then, only then, should you be looking at paid advertising. And while we're on the subject, stop going to marketing companies, stop going to marketing professionals and saying, I want PPC, that's the solution to my prayers, or I want SEO, or I want Facebook ads, because they might not be right for you. You don't go to a doctor and say, got a bit of a pain in my chest, could you do a quick heart transplant? Because I'm pretty sure that's what's wrong with me and that's what I need. You'd probably let the doctor have a look, investigate what might be the problem, and then advise the best solution. You don't go to a mechanic and go, engine's making a bit of a noise, could you swap out the head gasket? Or could you just replace the engine? You'd probably let the mechanic have a look and see what it is that's actually the problem, rather than tell him what you want him to do. It's the same with a marketing agency. Don't go in and say, I want you to do PPC for me, or I want you to do Facebook ads for me, or I want you to do SEO for me. Go in and tell them, I want more customers, I want more clients, I want more business. What's the best way for me to do that? And let them have a look. Because there are some agencies that are not that ethical, believe it or not. And you can go in and say to them, I want you to do Facebook ads for me, and they'll go, yep, not a problem. Let's do some Facebook ads for you. And it's not right for your business. And it's not going to work. And it's not going to convert. And maybe your website's crap. But they'll do it because that's what you've asked for. And that's what you're going to pay them for. And they're quite happy to take your money. So be wary of that. Don't go in and make that mistake. And please remember, above all else, the key takeaway from this, make sure your website is converting before you pay for traffic. Do not pay for traffic if your website is not converting, because you are just paying for nothing. You are throwing money away. You are setting it on fire and chucking it in the air and seeing what happens. And it's not going to work. So thank you for listening for this slightly ranty episode of The Engaging Marketeer. If you've enjoyed what you've listened to today, and if you've got a crap website, you might not have, but if you've enjoyed what you've listened to today, please give me a follow on YouTube, on Apple, on Spotify, whatever platform you like to listen to on, and give me a rating as well. Leave me a review. I would absolutely love it if you would leave me a review, and I will catch you on the next podcast.